Death Watch.
Okay, so you're in the master bedroom of this manor house, and you just had completed a battle with a ferocious creature that nearly killed you, and Casimir had just looked through this mirror and been shown a vision of some field with tents in it and another location where sacrifices were being carried out by the snake people. Just as a reminder, before that battle, during your search, you had found a secret door in the fireplace on the north wall. And so that's where we'll pick it back up. What would you like to do?
Well, originally we were planning to rest, but Graham is not liking what he's seeing at all, or what we saw through that scrying at all. So I'm in a state of agitation, I would say.
So I would say let's open that secret door and just see what's there first, and then, honestly, this has potentially either 2 or 3 entry points into it, so it's one of the best spots we could probably find to rest. But I know that I'm kind of tapped for the day.
I'm sorry, Graham. We have to learn our limits here. As much as I'd like to go on, we can't.
Okay. So we'll run Rogue Wizard Protocol number 1 on the secret door. If we can, I don't know. Is your detect magic still going from last time? It seemed like we left right off the...
Yeah.
You use that scroll.
Should have 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, you'd be able to still...
Okay.
So to clarify, that was... He does the detect magic on the door, and then I will search in the spaces before the door and the door itself, and then he'll detect magic in the opening beyond, and then I will do the physical search in the spaces beyond.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not detecting any magical auras.
Seems clear.
All right, I'll move up to the door. Did you want a search check in the tower? There we go.
Okay, so you detect nothing dangerous.
You're so large.
All right, is this secret door locked?
No, there's a hidden catch that you have to push,
Okay.
but you can clearly see it.
Well, I'll activate it and swing it open or slide it open.
Yeah, so it pushes back and then slides to the side.
And then make room for Casimir's detect magic vision. Does it have any visible component on you in the spell description? Good, then I'm going to imagine a beam, like a cone of like bright light.
Like
coming
the
out of your
Soliton radar.
right. Coming out of your eyes.
Or if you want to go old school, you remember Rick Moranis? Or was it? No, it wasn't Rick Moranis, but Ghostbusters.
Yes.
After he sees Dana's character, he gets those beams out of his eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so now once that door's out of the way, you see a ramp leading down. Not stairs, but it is spiral in shape. And Casimir, you detect a aura in the stone wall right as you step onto the ramp.
Okay.
So roll a search there. Everybody gets an automatic search.
You want that in the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Casimir, you detect that aura and you can localize it, and then Rohan's, you can easily see the clever stonework that hides this compartment. Really stands out to Rohan. So,
Is there is it evocation? That's fireballs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's not that, I will say that's probably not anything too harmful. That or illusion.
Yeah, it's not that.
Okay, so I'll still step back.
Right. So, what do you do, Rohan?
I guess I'll kind of feel around until I can get it to open up.
Okay.
I don't have the ability to search for traps, so. But yeah, if there's one spot that's obvious, then I'll just kind of go for it.
All right. Yeah. So it's pretty easy for you to see. So you can basically, it's a brick-sized section of the wall that they worked and sanded it really well, so it looked like it fit in. But you can just pull that out, and inside there you see a book. It's bound in leather with like silver scroll work on the cover, but it has a lock on it with a keyhole.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and then pass it on to Graham.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look the lock over.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your... Well, just use your lockpick skill. All right, so as you're looking at this thing, inspecting it, it becomes clear to you pretty quickly that it's not a normal lock. Like, there seems to be some magical component to it. And you detect abjuration from that book.
Would that count as a spell already in place? Could I attempt to identify the spell?
Yeah, you could attempt to.
All right. So it is 20 plus spell level to identify a spell already in place.
Okay. You're not able to identify it.
Okay. Whatever binds the book is, or whatever spell is on the book is from the abjuration school.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Telling Graham.
Oh, abjuration. That's a good school, I hear.
All right. So anyway, this ramp spirals to the left and leads down, and you can see that there's area in its rough center worn a little bit smoother, sort of like a indent of. Well, so you can tell that long snake-like creatures have used this ramp many times in the past. Although there's no sign that they've done so recently. As a matter of fact, there's dust now, and there was dust on the hidden door, so it seems like it hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah, I guess we're going down. We'll put that book in your bag of holding for later.
Yeah, I thought we were just taking a look in here to make sure there wasn't anything, and then resting.
No, it's just Graham trying to get us to go ahead. He's taking Casimir's place as the...
We're running out of time. We're wasting time. Yeah, so I'll take a couple half steps that way, and then you can be like, oh no,
Graham, we've got to rest here. What do you want me to put that book in as?
Unidentified book.
Yeah, unidentified locked book.
Locked would be a good descriptor.
Okay.
You could describe it as arcanely locked. I'll volunteer to be amongst those who take the first watch.
I think you and Rohan kind of don't have a choice.
Right.
But thank you for volunteering.
Let's see. I'll close up that secret door, and we'll see if we can jam the door that we came into this room with, or barricade it in some way.
We got that big bed near there. Depends on
Yeah.
which way the door's opening, I guess.
And then I think that's just an opening in the wall that we're stuck with. Maybe we can barricade that too, or at least keep that as keep an eye on it.
Kind of want to go and turn the mirror against the wall, though.
Do we have the island equivalent of the Bloody Mary type thing? If you say ravens, 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 then...
Oh, also, we might not have really good knowledge of like mirrors in general
Yeah,
or
that's
stuff
true.
like that. So
The best reflections we get are just from
polished
Yeah.
metal that we were able to find, or the little bit of metal we're able to craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might turn around thinking that it might steal our souls or something, which Casimir probably wouldn't stop anyone from doing. Who knows what type of magic is actually at work on that.
I
I
like
was
this.
more worried about things coming out of the mirror than.
Long ago, when we opened that chest that was actually the entrance to the cave, I put my winter blanket over it to make us feel safer. So I'll just put my winter blanket over the mirror.
Okay. So you're resting, and Graham's on first watch. Is anybody with him?
Grim and Rohan are.
Yeah.
All right. So Casimir and Fenrith, where you put yourself where you're going to sleep.
Which way do the double doors that lead into this place, do they open?
Inward.
All right. I'll see if anyone wants to help me move the bed to block the door,
Yeah, we were going to barricade that one.
if it's still intact.
I can't move my character.
The bed is intact.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. You should be able to move now.
So get your sleeping pattern set up for potential fireballs.
Yeah. Sleep there.
Okay.
I'll post up by where the enemy we fought came from and try to hide in the shadows there.
Okay.
I'll kind of sit on the other side of the room and keep an eye on the main door, that other little side room, and be close to the secret entrance.
Okay. So, let me do some rolls here.
Which I suppose could be on this side of the room and see all three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that. No, the bed's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I figured even if the door opens outwards, it would still cause some sort of movement penalties for anything to get across. So.
Yeah.
I should really get some caltrops. Although I think there was something prohibitive about them. Wasn't it just pretty much one action was like a 5-foot space with those?
I don't remember exactly, but
I mean, that can still work nice for choke points.
Okay. So, first watch, make listen rolls.
where did you go? There you are. Listen.
Okay. All right. Nothing. You hear nothing all night but the breathing of your companions. Second watch listens.
I think that's us again.
Yeah.
You're staying up the whole night?
Well, we'll stay up the first 8.
Yeah,
and
because
then
they can meditate.
we'll meditate for 4.
Okay.
So.
All right. You don't hear anything again. Okay, and then you two roll your listens for your watch. All right. Yeah, so nothing happens for you either.
Okay.
So go ahead and here, I'll do the rest, and that should give you your hit points back. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you about the cat. So the cat yowled in protest when you moved the bed that it was hiding under. But when you got it barricaded, it climbed back up on the bed and fell asleep.
Okay.
Was there anything else underneath the bed?
Just that chest and all the treasure inside of it.
I'm going to do a cure light wounds on myself in the morning.
Okay.
And I'll take another crack at deciphering one of the scrolls I have while we're getting prepped up to leave.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. Do you know what the scroll is?
Yeah, they've been identified. I just have to
Okay.
be able to read them
Be able
still.
to read it.
Give me the belt and one other thing that you want me to identify.
Okay. Let's do that obsidian wand. That might prove useful if we give it to Graham.
All right.
So I'm going to do the Scroll of Darkness that
Okay.
I have, which is spell level's 2nd level for darkness. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Nope. The DC was 27.
So I'm also going to cast Magic Vestment on Graham as well. So that will give you +2 enhancement bonus to your AC, and it lasts for 9 hours. So I think that just raised your AC by 1
Yeah.
total.
Okay.
And then I'll get all dressed. Stand waiting.
Brush his teeth, comb his hair.
I gotta do a particular sort of comb over to pad out the area for my bandana to go over.
Get a pick and a hair pick and get it to fluff out a little bit right there.
Remove the...
Were you identifying something?
Yeah,
Casimir?
the belt and the obsidian wand. I'll cast the identify for you here.
Okay. Now, you guys, where did you find that wand?
I don't know where we found the wand.
Same place that I found the gems. I can't quite remember exactly where it was, though.
Oh, I remember now. Wasn't that wand hanging on the
That's
knife
the fireball
rack?
one.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
got the fireball one. Okay.
Yeah, that was a wooden one with a hole through it.
All right. So that's the other one.
Oh, did you have any spells left that you guys hadn't cast? Because I had last night before we went to bed, because I had openings in that ring of spell storing.
I had protection from evil and spiritual weapon.
Did you have anything open?
I believe I did, but it's already
Forgotten.
forgone. Yeah, forgone.
All right. So the belt is a belt of giant strength, +6.
Nice.
And the wand is...
What level was the protection from evil?
It's only a level 1.
And I used mirror image, which is also level 1.
I think. Let me see how many of those I have.
Yes, it's a level 1 as well.
Well, let's do that. And spiritual weapon is also level 1.
Can I
That's
cast
level
into it?
2.
Oh.
Yeah, mirror
Yeah,
images.
you
level
could.
two.
Okay. I also had Entangle and Resist Energy that I hadn't used.
You guys want another entangle in there? That seemed kind of handy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
entangle's good.
that'd be good.
Okay. And that's level...
Level 1.
Yeah, I also had obscuring mist that I don't think I'd used.
And that's
Yeah.
level 1 as well.
Okay.
So I could do entangle and obscure and mist. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so let's before we went to sleep then, if we're allowed to retcon that a little bit. I thought about it last time, but then we had 2 weeks off, so I forgot about it. Would that be okay with you, Brandon?
What's that?
They had some unused spells. I just wanted to cast them into the ring of spell storing
Yeah, that's
before we
fine.
went to sleep.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they're doing entangle and obscuring mist.
Okay.
And then as we set out off, if you could get that darkness coin going again, if you have one of those available.
I do. I have reserved a level 2 slot just for you.
All right. So that
So that will be 90 minutes.
that wand is a wand of... Oh, where did it go?
So who's wearing the belt?
You want it, Justin?
No, it won't do me any good.
Sorry, what was the belt I missed?
Giant
It's
strength
giant
+6.
strength +6. Let's say, I guess
There you
I mean
go.
it could be beneficial for either of us, honestly. Because
Is it going to
Hulk out.
stack with your other enhancements that you
I'd
normally
have to
do?
know what the bonus was.
Most of those were size bonuses.
Yeah,
So yeah, it technically would.
yeah, because divine power makes my base attack bonus equal my level, and righteous might is a size bonus, not
Well,
an enhancement.
We're going to take care of that.
So the wand is a wand of cure critical wounds.
I always imagine that belt of giant strength is the WWE Championship belt.
Let's see. That's enhancement bonus.
Yeah, so there you go.
Cure
Size
critical
bonus for might. And
wounds. Do we know how many charges are in there?
Yeah, it has 50.
Okay,
Yeah, I forgot. Identify does all that. So
nice. Okay, so do you want it, or do you want me to?
so it looks like your divine power is an enhancement bonus as well as the belt, but your righteous might is the size bonus one, right? For figuring out what would be the most effective way to do it. So you'd either get divine power or the belt, whichever one was higher.
That doesn't increase my strength, does it?
It says,
Divine power,
of course, I
yeah.
have the air-rotted one, I think, but it says it's an enhancement bonus to strength.
No, it does. Okay. It increases attack bonus and strength. It gives me a +6 to my strength as well. So, yeah, go ahead and take that belt.
Okay.
As I've already got a bonus to my strength for enhancement when I use it.
Do you want it, Grant?
The strength one?
It'd increase your throwing range with blood tooth.
It'd give me...
But do you already have an
+3 to my
enhancement bonus
attack
to
roll.
strength?
No, I'm going to take it if Graham doesn't want it to deal more physical damage.
No, you go ahead and take it.
Okay.
Because I think I just want to be getting that sneak attack. I have more opportunity for use from you. I think doesn't using weapon finesse actually remove the
It removes the strength.
strength bonus
Yeah.
to damage.
I think I've been doing that wrong all these years. If that's the case.
I think it removes the strength bonus to the attack, but not to the damage.
Oh, okay.
See, I'll try and save a divine favor for you.
Yeah.
Because that would give you a +3 to attack and damage rolls.
Actually, what would be handy for me is reduce person.
I can't do that one.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It might
I
be.
don't
Is
think
it just
so.
a wizard spell?
Let's see. Look through real quick and see if it's in any of mine. Yeah, that's not cleric that I can find at least. What bonus would that wand be? See, cure critical.
Yeah, so the minimum level to cast it. So just look up what level it is.
That's level 4.
Yeah, so what's the minimum level
So level
to create a wand?
to create a wand?
When's the earliest you can get that feat? Is that
I'll say
level
it was
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, potion's 3 and wand is 5. So 5th level.
Okay. So +5.
If you want, Graham, when we get time, or not Graham, Travis, I can learn Reduce Person.
Oh, okay.
And that's a level 1 spell.
Oh, nice.
I can put that in your ring for you.
How long does it last? A minute a level?
So it would last
Yeah.
5.
Well, I like because I think you get...
You'd essentially become a halfling.
Right.
Yeah, so +4 to hide, and
Yeah.
what is it? Is it
You get a
size
plus
bonus?
+1 to my attack and AC for my specific attacks. I mean, I get a penalty to strength, but that's not an issue. Well,
Casimir, roll a percentile for me.
Oh, dang it. There we go.
Thank you.
permanency is a level.
Yeah, we should do some permanent business if we could.
So ninth, you'd have to be a 9th level caster with 500 XP to do the permanency
Okay.
reduce.
Roll one
persons.
more percentile for me.
But they're good, yeah. Like enlarge,
Yeah,
kind of.
I'd do. See if we could do that divine power and.
I think it's a specific list of spells. I don't
Yeah.
believe
Oh,
divine
is it?
powers on it,
Damn.
and they're all arcane spells, I believe.
Permanent dark vision.
Yeah.
Or see invisibility.
Tremor sense. Dang it! What have I done?
All right. So what are we doing? Yes.
We were just getting ready, so
Stuff's identified.
Yeah.
We're all rested up, so we're ready to go.
Okay.
we got darkness on the coin in my pouch,
Okay.
and we're lining up to go down that ramp.
Who took the wand?
I have it.
Okay.
Is that how we want to roll it? Is me or do you? What's your fell chance?
With that wand?
Yeah.
I may be able to use it without a fail chance because I do have Cure Moderate in my
Cure,
spell list.
cure critical. is
Oh,
what
it's
it
Cure
is.
Critical.
It'll be
Yeah.
on your spell. I'll get you that information.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
kind of
hold
what I
on to
have
it
now,
for
but-
now.
It's on my spell list.
So do you have a?
I don't think you need it on your spell list for a wand.
Yeah. You just need to be able. It's just be able to cast it.
Yeah, it is the spell activation method. So if it appears on your spell list, then you can cast it.
Do you want it?
So
Then?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I can be an
So
emergency
it's
healer.
4d8 plus 5.
You'll have to show me how to set that up at some point.
So if you add the spell in the action tab,
Yeah, let's do that later. Let's get moving. Who's going first down the ramp?
Well, we're doing the inside one, so I guess it's now Casimir and I are up near the top or the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we see how far down this ramp goes?
No, because it's like there's not an empty space, right?
Okay, I see its wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's sort of a wide ramp too.
All right. Well, I guess we'll stick with the standard thing. Once we get to a door, or if you see something suspicious, or if anyone, feels something suspicious,
Okay.
then I'll start doing the detect magic type stuff.
let me know when you need to switch that out, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of those prepared today.
Me too.
Yeah, so just let me know if we need to switch it out at all.
Okay.
All right, so you start moving down this ramp, Graham, and it goes a long way. It's hard to guess how far down you go because of the spiral pattern, but you walk downward for a good 10 minutes, right? And that whole time you didn't see any feature changes. There's no doors or passageways or anything. But now you've reached the point where you're starting to see a little bit of light. It's like a red glow. It's really dim, but you are starting to see it. And the temperature has risen a good 40 degrees, so you're starting to sweat.
Rohan, are you going to cast your spell?
I don't have that one cast. I do have a
It would
resist
be
energy one.
Endure elements to not sweat, but
Yeah.
if you take damage, that's the endure elements or resist energy. either
Yeah, I
one.
swapped out the endure for the resist.
Well, I just remember that, and it went on Graham's list because there was a time where we were all suffering and you weren't.
Yeah. Glad to know what it takes to get on your list.
Anything?
It's all right. I can't keep track of my list, so I hope Fenrith will find them all floating around in the bag of holding one day.
Start pulling them.
Like IOUs?
Oh my
Right.
God.
Yeah, I don't imagine I'll be dissuaded by how uncomfortable it gets.
Okay. Okay, so finally you see an end to the ramp.
I don't know why I did that.
And you find yourself here.
It should not have. You change it once it's in there. No, I shouldn't be targeting anyone.
Okay, so so you reach the end of the ramp and you step onto a relatively even, it's a rough, pitted stone, like volcanic stone floor. And this cavern is tubular in shape, and so the walls are rounded, the ceiling is rounded, and you immediately see a large lava pool that's around 25 feet wide or so, extending forward, that bathes the cavern in a dim red glow. There's no telling how deep it is, but the flow rises to less than 3 inches before the point at which it would spill out onto the floor. You do see traversable paths on either side of it, though it does seem like it'd be a tight fit in some locations. About 100 feet ahead, you spot a stone bridge that was definitely made by hands and not natural volcanic activity that spans this pool.
So we can see pretty far, so that lava pool's giving off enough light to be regular lit conditions? Or
Yeah,
is there another?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so that's where you find yourself.
Well, I like I guess we'll hug the right side. I'll spend a minute looking around the room, and then I'll point out the path along the right side, to our right, to everybody, as where I think we should go.
Sounds good. I'm going to cast resist energy fire
Okay.
on myself.
Rohan, do you push me aside since we're now in a natural domain?
I just push you right in. It's my turn to lead.
I'll do the same.
You're on the list
Well,
again.
hold on. Let me make sure that that's...
Graham's so fickle. Look, I'm on his list for Rohan pushed me into lava.
So I'll do the same for Graham. And
To resist energy?
yeah. Or do you think I should do
Well,
Casimir instead?
it will be nice because I have that ring of water walking, but I'll still take damage from being
okay.
above it, but I'll take less damage than if somebody else were to fall into it. So that's the...
Well,
That's the question you got to ask yourself.
it is. I thought that I had done more of those. I don't know why.
Well, if you can prevent, say,
As I've
Casimir
already-
from taking all that damage from being submerged, like the full amount, then that might be more worth it than whatever I'll take from being above lava, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head.
So I'll cast it on Casimir then. So that's 90 minutes. The first 10 points of fire damage is negated.
Okay.
And then we were going to proceed along the right side of this area.
Okay.
I think Rohan's taking the lead now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you start moving along the right side of that, and the air here is stale and hot and reeks of sulfur so badly that it makes your eyes water, and sweat pours off of you from the oppressive heat. So you know that you won't be able to survive indefinitely down here. So you walk alongside the flowing lava, and once you reach the bridge and you get to about the center of it, then looking further ahead, you see that the lava flow disappears underground, and where that happens, there's this platform made out of metal and stone that rises a few feet above the lava there, and it has the appearance of an altar, but you don't see anybody on it. You just see that altar there. So
Are we crossing the bridge?
Yeah, I think we kind of have to.
yeah,
I'm gonna cast detect magic before we start crossing.
okay.
Good point.
Yeah, I'll search in this area
Oh, no.
as well for traps.
Casimir's on top of me now.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your search. Okay, you don't detect any traps, Graham. And you don't detect any magic that you're not expecting to detect.
Don't see nothing on the bridge magical anyway.
Okay. So I'll continue across to the other side. Kind of checking to make sure that it's structurally stable as I go across.
Yeah, it feels very solid.
Okay. Yeah, once I'm across, then I'll call back to the others.
And I'll concentrate on that spell for its duration now that it's active.
Okay.
Yeah, then we'll head up.
All right. So as you head further along and you get closer to that platform altar, you can see that it's just covered in dried blood. But just by the looks, you can tell it's really old blood, but a lot of it. So
Did we want to stop to look it over?
Yeah, probably for the best.
All right, I go up with Rohan and give that altar a search.
I'll also look at it using magic or detect magic.
I'm going to let them search the altar. I'm going to be checking out this rubble, seeing
Okay.
if there are any large snakes hiding within it.
right, okay. So go ahead and roll your searches then. Okay, Rohan, you see no snakes or evidence of snakes within that rubble.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of do a circle around that pile of rubble and make sure while they're looking at that.
Okay. So you don't find anything really of note on that altar, Graham, while you're searching that. There is a discarded curved dagger, but there's nothing special about it. It's covered in blood. You know.
Is it in functional shape?
No, like you can tell right away that the second you tried to use this thing, it would probably just shatter. Right.
Cast it into the fire.
So, and then the other things you see, there's little smaller rubble piles, and then the room sort of becomes circular at this point, and the walls show evidence that they were worked, at some time. There's a table with some rotting food on it, a cauldron that's not, there's soot and ash underneath it, but there's no fire. And then there's 2 double sets of cages that they have like blood and scraps of clothing in them, but the cages are rusted. It looks like they haven't been used in a long time.
Is this the room we saw in the mirror?
No.
No, different.
No, this is different. What you saw in the mirror was outside.
Okay.
And then you see a large ladder. And when you look up in this circular part of the room, the ceiling is about 20 feet up. But this ladder goes into sort of a hole in the ceiling that's big enough for a person
Okay.
to climb into.
If we were to start climbing, could we still see past each other, or
No.
would it be obscured?
Yeah, you'd just be looking at your buddy's feet.
All right.
So trying to sneak up there.
Yeah, Graham. Up you go.
Yeah, I'll go up sneaky.
If there's a hatch, pause, come back down, and I'll go back up and check, see if there's anything magical on that. Then
Okay.
we'll go up.
Okay. All right, Graham. So you start going up this ladder, and you've gone up about 50 feet, and then the ladder ends, and it ends, the floor sort of curves. It's not a straight floor, it curves, but it's not curved so much that you can't stand on it. It's just sort of rounded, and then that floor continues on with that gentle incline and eventually flattens out. And when it does, the cavern itself just suddenly gets much larger. It's still got rounded volcanic walls, but you went from a corridor that was big enough for you to walk through comfortably to one where maybe as many as 6 people could walk abreast.
And how's the environment beginning to feel once I get up there?
Yeah, so the heat is gone, right? You feel a gust of cool air blowing towards you.
And is it dark up there? Or
Yeah.
low light?
It is. But you can still see to the end. Well, do you have any light?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have access to light. I'm just not carrying any.
Yeah, so it is dark up there.
Is it... Well, is it shadowy illumination or actual darkness where I can't see anything?
Yeah, actual darkness.
Power on your armor.
Yeah, I'll activate. I can't remember. I think all our weapons had light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Our weapons and armor have torchlight.
Well,
essentially.
I'll activate that and peer around the room, and if it looks clear, then I'll crawl back down the ladder far enough to, whisper something to them to get them to come up.
Yeah, it does look clear. It's you don't see anything. It's just a large rounded tunnel, basically.
Okay.
You're lucky you didn't get that scene from Pitch Black or whatever.
Right. We're just surrounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I come like halfway down the ladder and motion to you
Start
guys.
spitting on us.
That's the signal. I thought we agreed on it.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go up second.
All right. The rest of you following?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So that once you all get up there, that tunnel ends like 50 feet. It comes to an end at a wall of thick branches, leaves, and thorns.
Looks like it's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just real thick, vines and leaves and branches and thorns all pushed together. And you can tell, Rohan, that it's like somebody made it that way. It's not just like the way they naturally grew.
Okay.
Some of them are tied together.
Yeah, I'll tag in Rohan.
Guess I'll do another detect magic to make sure that it or the surrounding, that there isn't something before it, or that it itself isn't magical.
Oh, right. Yeah, you don't detect any.
All right. Seems natural.
So, Rohan, when you push those aside, it places you... Oh, just dropped him into a chasm.
Sounds about right. I'll activate my ring of featherfall.
It doesn't work in chasms.
Well, if you're falling forever, it doesn't matter how fast, I suppose.
The DM's going to create a situation where the environment is actually moving. You're
Yeah.
not falling.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was our rocks crashing.
that would really suck on a boat. Like the boat dips down real quick, and you're now up, and then the boat slams back up into you.
That breaks
Yeah.
your legs.
Although, have you ever been on a boat when it does that drop?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it is a weird feeling. Like, just suddenly having nothing underneath you.
Yep.
Featherfall still might protect you from it, though. I don't know the wording on it.
Yeah, the ring's supposed to automatically activate unless I suppress it if I fall more than 5 feet.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the sudden, like you're falling, and then if something comes up to meet you, you still might not take damage if the feather falls active. Like I said, I don't know the wording, but it would technically land you.
Yeah, your momentum downward wouldn't be quite as great.
Oh, that's not what I'm quite talking about there. I'm just talking like it because it would be the wording on how it says you're going to land. Because like if the spell ends, I think it says you don't just plummet, right? I think you just fall faster, but not all the way, right? How's that go? I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, Rohan, when you push these thorns and branches aside, this is what you're looking out at. So,
I remember seeing this.
Yeah, that kind of looks like what we saw through the mirror, right?
exactly. Hmm. Except for you're on the ground level of those tents now.
Okay.
So you're looking at a grass field surrounded by a deep chasm on all sides except for this little strip where you're at. And there's a few rows of tents lined up on the grass and a large log bridge on the east side that leads to what looks like the trunk of an enormous tree, an impossibly large tree that had been cut down at some point. And you can hear screams coming from that direction, and an eerie orange glow emanates from the center of it. And it's nighttime now,
Okay.
so that's what you see.
I'm going to kind of give the hush motion to Graham, and then I'm going to try and sneak out and check, just kind of get close enough to the tents to see if I hear any motion or anything in them.
Okay.
In case you need to know, Brandon, I'm going to suppress the light on my armor and weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I will too.
What time of day is it? Dark?
It's nighttime,
Nighttime.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll kind of skirt around the brambles and get up close to these tents.
Okay.
So move silently, hide.
Okay. All right. So as you are sneaking over there, it's really easy to be quiet because it's soft grass, and by the time you get to where you move there, close to those tents, you've noticed that you don't see anybody,
Okay.
and many of these tents are in disrepair, like to the point that they're not usable.
Okay.
So even if so the amount of tents does not represent the number of people that might normally be here. But anyway, you don't see anybody moving around.
Okay. I'll motion to Graham to start heading for the bridge,
Okay.
and I'm going to keep kind of sneaking in an arc through the tents,
Okay.
kind of like that.
All right. Give me a spot and a listen. Okay.
Is it shadowy for us here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I think maybe it's best me and John or Fenrith stay back while you guys do your scouting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So going through all that, you You can see in a lot of the tents. There's nobody in them.
Okay.
Some of them have like bedrolls or whatever, but some of them, even the ones that are still nice, they don't have anything in them at all.
Right, so I guess I'll hurry back and wave Fenrith and Casimir forward. Then we can all head to the bridge.
Okay.
Do you see any signs of recent movement through here?
You do. In that section where you're at now, you can see signs of slithering and footsteps through the grass to the bridge.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be cautious as we get closer to the bridge.
Okay. So from the bridge, you can see a brighter glow, but you still don't see any people.
Okay.
And you can hear screams and what sounds like, weapons being pounded against shields or something to that effect. But you don't see anybody.
Okay, with the sound of the screams and the vision that we heard, I think it's going to kind of spur me into haste. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for any traps as I move through.
Okay.
These would be natural traps.
Yeah, but I'll still cast Detect Magic as we're getting closer to the altar. Or
Okay.
not the altar, but the bridge.
Okay. But yeah, I'll head out onto the bridge.
Okay.
Still trying to keep myself hidden the best I can as I head out onto it.
All right. Okay, so to your surprise, there are no sentries on the bridge. Looking over the side, you see flat, grassy ground below, but leaning out a little bit to see directly underneath the bridge reveals a dark chasm beneath you. The bridge itself, though made of wood and rope, is still an impressive structure. Its planks are made from complete timbers, planed on one side to create a flat surface where you walk. They fit so tightly together that you can't tell in some sections where one timber ends and another begins. Its pillars are massive timbers as well, and all of it is lashed together with rope as thick as a man's thigh. As you cross it, a breeze sweeps through, and for just a moment the ash and mist clears enough to see black sky and blue stars overhead. As you get closer to the other side, you see that the inside of that tree has been hollowed out, and the glow of firelight is coming up from that hollow center. And the bridge ends in a set of stairs that lead down.
Okay.
So when you get to where you are, Rowan, everything opens up for you.
I'm still trying to keep my presence unknown. If you want me to make me another hide.
Yeah, do so, please.
Do you want me to stay further back? I got 60-foot cone on Detect Magic.
Yeah, stay back just a little bit. I don't think you need to do the whole 60 feet, but... Alright, so there's my hide. And move silently.
All right. So when you get there, here's what you see. So that bridge ends in a set of stairs, and from where you're at, you see a series of platforms around the inside edge of that tree connected by planks. And you see... So on those platforms around the inner edge, they all have Yuan-Ti on them.
Which kind?
Well, the ones on the platform are the middle kind that look,
Semi-snake?
yeah. And they're holding bows, and all their attention seems to be on the spectacle down inside, which I'll describe momentarily.
It's going to be an interesting fight.
Well, I have invisibility sphere and invisibility right now.
Okay, so their attention seems to be on the scene below. There's a large stone platform down there that you see, and there's an altar on it. At the foot of that platform, at the foot of the stairs to that platform, begins a line of emaciated, terrified elves. The line extends back from the stairs to the southern edge of the tree and then follows that edge around towards you, ending only 10 feet away from the wall of the staircase. There are 5 Yuan-Ti spread between the front and back of the line, keeping watch on the captives. The altar might once have been the same color as the platform, but now it has the look of rusted iron from the blood of uncountable sacrifices. You can see from your vantage point a small pool of lava just on the right side of that platform, and over against the edge of the tree on the far side, an enormous, an idol over there, a massive idol. It's about 15 feet tall, and it's a familiar sight. It's the serpent with arms and wings and 2 daggers. An enormous Yuan-Ti with midnight black scales all down its length dominates the platform. It's the full snake kind. He's dressed in resplendent robes that are open to reveal an ornate medallion depicting a smaller version of the towering idol that stands against the far edge. He stands over the altar where a lifeless body rests with a hole in its chest. He holds a wicked curved dagger in one hand and a heart in his other. He turns toward the large idol and begins shouting. He speaks for a couple of minutes, holding his arms wide. Then he thrusts the heart forward toward the idol and lets it drop where it falls into the lava pool and sinks below the surface. All of the Yuan-Ti in attendance give a loud cheer, which essentially comes out as a chilling series of hisses. A small wisp of smoke rises from where the heart just sank beneath the surface, and all of the Yuan-Ti become deathly silent as they watch with undisguised excitement. So perhaps as wide as a finger and black with red flecks, the smoke rises straight from the surface of the lava in a very unsmoke-like manner. And when it reaches a height of about 15 feet from the surface, it angles sharply and shoots towards the idol, wrapping around its head and snaking into its nostrils. As the last traces of the smoke disappear into the idol's nostrils, the air in front of it begins to shimmer. And a chill runs down your spine as you see an image in that shimmer. It's indistinct at first. It presses forward and you can see that it is whatever being the idol was fashioned after. It presses its face forward against the shimmer and seems to come against a barrier. It pushes harder and the face contorts like someone pressing their face against a window. And the shimmer starts bulging outwards, a little at first, and then more, until most of its serpentine head has become visible to you. Scene reminds you of watching chickens hatch. Sometimes even with the shell peeled away, the sack still remains, and they have to force their way through it. The shimmer stretches, and it seems about to tear, but finally the head is pushed back. Rather than disappointment by the failure of the beast to push through, the Yuan-Ti take this as encouragement, and they begin hissing and shouting and rattling weapons. The priest on the platform motions for another captive, and a small, hunched man is prodded up the steps by the guard. So that's the scene you see, right?
Okay, so I'll pull myself back to the others, describe the situation, tell them they're sacrificing the villagers, and that something is trying to break through from somewhere else.
Well, it sounds like some type of almost a summoning or maybe a rebirth ritual.
I don't know. You guys are a little more familiar with the spell.
And most spells like that or rituals like that require words. So this may benefit us twofold, as I can silence almost the entire area, as that should stop him from being able to continue that ritual, as well as hopefully deafen them to whatever we do from out here. Right, give us a little bit of a surprise instead of just running straight in like we normally do.
The second you cast silence, they're going to know.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
But that should at least stop the ritual from what I can tell. Either that, or if you want the element of surprise on us, I can cast it over here on us, but that doesn't stop the ritual.
Does it have vocals, or vocal components?
Silence?
Yeah.
Um.
If you cast it here, I'm not going to be able to cast spells.
Well, if that's the other part. If I cast it in there, anything that needs to be spoken, you guys won't be able to do as well.
Which affects you too. But you say if it's in there, you guys could cast from the outside in.
It is verbal, but I have silent spell, so I can still cast.
If you prepared it.
That's right.
How's about this? I like the silence idea. I'm going to buff up. You might as well buff up Fenrith.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm going to charge and jump onto the platform.
I'm going to cast the... I have resist energy. I'm also going to cast... I have resist energy fire. I'm going to cast my... what's the other one I have? Protection from acid.
And if...
So I think I'm going to do Obscuring Mist to coincide with your charge on that southern portion.
you want invisibility before I go in?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
I can cast Entangle on the top half as well.
I think they're all archers.
That's
Well,
true.
let me do, because there seems like there's more on the ground to the south, so do Entangle there, and then I can do Obscuring Mist, because I think if they have to trace their attack line through any part of the mist, they'll still lose line of sight, or
Yeah.
at the very least have concealment.
Spell failure chance on shield. Oh, is that just 2d10? What was it? Okay, no. All right, shield goes off.
I will I'll cast Shield of Faith on Graham. As this will last for 9 minutes, and you will get... Do you have any current deflection bonuses to
No.
your AC? Okay. So that'll be 3 plus 3 to your AC.
I can cast Invisibility Sphere on you guys, or I can invis one and Invisibility Sphere the other.
You can just invis him. I'm going to be staying kind of at the top of the stairs and just fire down.
Yeah, so if you invisible him, maybe
lot of
I
enemies.
should do that to him instead.
Well, I also still...
It's only going to last one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I haven't
One attack.
used the invisibility. All I used was mirror image out of the ring, so I still have invisibility in the ring as well. So having two would be nice, but
Yeah.
if we need to spread it around.
Yeah, no, you're good. So I will cast Entropic Shield on Rohan as well. Gives you a 20% miss chance for any ranged attacks. And that's going to last for 9 minutes as well.
Okay.
So that's incoming arrows, rays, and other ranged attacks.
So, mischance or spell failure for...
But yes, sorry, it was plus 3.
Come on. Mirror image. Did that roll? There it goes. Mirror image goes off. Invisibility on Graham, mischance. Invisibility goes off. And whenever you're ready, I'm going to running jump onto that platform
Okay.
from the top of the stairs.
Rohan and I are preparing spells to go off to coincide with his charge.
Yeah.
Divine Favor for you, and Divine Favor for...
Was that a +1 on a bunch of stuff?
It's a plus 3 to both attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
And also for Casimir and Rohan.
You're doing divine favor on who?
I'm sorry, I did not prepare this very well this time. Sorry, guys. I only have 2 of those.
It's okay.
So,
I might be just fine without it.
okay, so Divine Favor for Casimir.
If you don't
So
do it
+3 to attack and damage.
Yeah, Casimir
Last
and
1
Graham
minute.
would be good.
And Graham.
Because they both sacrifice some of their attack bonuses for either damage or defense.
All right. I think that should be about good.
As I gotta do 2 more spells real quick. Well, I guess maybe, yeah. So
Okay, so you guys roll initiative.
do you want mine too?
Yeah, everybody.
That actually works out perfect. That way, as you start to get your running head start, Graham can cast his, I can cast mine, and then you run and jump.
You might want to get out of the way also.
Oh, yeah. Even if I was trying to stop you, I'd probably get out of the way.
All right, so you ready to go?
I'll need to cast Righteous Might and Divine Power.
Are you going to wait until he does that?
I don't got time, I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
If I can, I'll try to get off Divine Power.
Try to get
All right.
that silence off. is
So
what,
we're going to start.
Oh, sorry.
We'll start with Casimir.
All right.
All right. I'll do Silence, I guess, first.
Okay, so Casimir, the turn is yours.
All right. Is that big Yonti in the middle, the one on the altar?
Yeah.
Okay. That's who I'll be charging to then. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah. So I will charge to... Come on, stop that. There.
Okay.
And as part of that, I will jump and finish my charge upon landing.
Okay.
All right. So let's see if I can do it. 19. Let's see about jumping. Let's see. That's going to be 30 feet. I think I fall short. Long distance jump.
What's that?
Yeah, I fall short by
Yeah.
a ways. Let's see. I go 15 more feet.
And then do the point.
Okay.
And as part of that, I will ready my trident in 2 hands.
Okay.
I don't know if you want any bonus for the fact that I'm jumping out over the stairs, so I'll just go there. That's 15. And that would be my turn.
We have a grid. So why are you guys all so small?
I think it's probably because we adjusted size for the previous grid.
Yeah. That puts you here.
Sorry, guys, didn't quite make it.
It's all right.
That's where you ended up.
Yeah.
All right, so Graham takes a run and, or Casimir takes a run and jump out into the center there, and then we'll do. So Casimir went. So
How do you add damage reduction?
We'll bring it to you, Graham.
Okay, so when Casimir made his move, I was going to move in position to put Obscuring Mist where I've put the yellowish 20-foot circle.
Okay.
So that'll be 20 foot in circle and in height as well, Obscuring Mist.
Okay.
So you're right on the edge of it, but I think you'll still be able to see out of it where you're at.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay, and then Rohan.
Okay, I'm going to cast... Let's see.
That was from your image.
I'm going to cast Entangle in this 40-foot area that I have marked out down below. So it just kind of covers the bottom half of that.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not actually casting it when I do that.
Is that level 4 for you, Chris?
For what?
Your casting level?
Yeah, it would have been.
Go. So 4 minutes.
Well, it looks like it cast it, but
Oh, wait,
So-
that was the one I recently
it
added.
didn't
right?
automatically make them do that.
Go.
Yeah, target them all and cast it again. All the ones that would be affected by it.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Are there humans or elves basically in that line
Mhm.
or all around here? So fireballs are kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
At least on the southern half, right?
Yeah. around along the edge, pretty much.
20-foot radius is pretty big in this area.
Well, that's where Graham's obscuring mist is. So
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like that's also my fireball radius.
yeah,
All right, so you cast that, and so vines and thorns and things sprout out and start grabbing a hold of everything in there. And now that'll bring us to Fenrith.
Okay, so I will cast the Righteous Might. And I'll move to there. Yeah. Well, that's 5, 10, 15. Sorry, one more. There. That's 20.
Okay.
Do you want to, I guess, increase my size?
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, and now we'll just go back up to the normal.
there's some fast guys.
All right, so I've got obscuring mists for this guy. Okay, so what he will do.
We're gonna have to get you like a crazy wizard bathrobe to go over your armor, so that when you do these charging leaps, you really look like the crazy wizard.
I am not a crazy wizard. If I was a wizard, I would think I was crazy to go jumping in like this, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. No matter what you guys say.
You're a wizard fighter. That would be pretty awesome, though.
Oh, it wouldn't?
Every question that perplexes us, we now forward to Casimir.
What's the sky blue, Kaz?
Why do you ask me that?
The gods made it that way. I don't know. Leave me alone.
Well, you're the wizard.
Look who's so smart now. Soon I'll be a large, insane wizard, too. Because I get the ability to. I'm a large person and bull strength myself, too. Well, no, now it doesn't matter because I have the belt.
Yeah.
All right, so you see this one moving towards you with its sword drawn. Casimir,
Okay.
this one didn't seem to be bothered by the entangling vines, but he will slice at you.
So you got the... am I obscure? Yeah.
Yeah,
So you got the obscuring mist, which is 20%, and then he'd have a 33% chance, I believe, to
Yeah, let me roll.
hit me or one of my mirrors.
How many images do you have?
I have 2.
Plus you. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me roll my percentage first.
I think that was right? 33%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Okay, and then what was it about? What was the other thing?
Obscuring mist.
Yeah, 20%.
No. All right, but he hits one of your images.
Okay.
So
Critically stabs it.
If I was Graham, I'd bury each of the mirror images that died.
Leave little graves everywhere we go.
You like that one, John?
I did. That was the best image I've ever had.
Oh.
You stopping right in the middle of a fight to dig it.
I loved you, Graham 3.
You did
Ram
everything I did.
764. Why?
Do attacks of opportunity stop a charge off the top of anyone's head?
If they took the... Oh, I don't know about charge, sorry.
I'm not sure.
okay, so this one moves up and takes a slice at your leg, Fenrith.
Okay. So I would get an attack of opportunity since I'd have reach now, right?
Well, he just took a 5-foot step.
Are you enlarging your weapon as well, Joe?
It
Damage
does
set
enlarge
automatic?
automatically, yeah. So I've got a 10-foot reach. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
that's
the
what I
damage,
did
yeah.
last time. Yep.
You got to make your separate weapon.
Like 2d6 or something now?
Yep.
Travis, can I borrow your power?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if the battery's going down or if it didn't get full charge, but usually one.
Okay, so what's going into your AC, Fenrith?
Righteous Might, my normal armor, my shield. I don't have dodge bonus just yet because haven't activated my haste. And then my 1 dex.
Yeah, you should lose some for being large.
As it gave me 4 AC, as the spell did for being large.
So,
Well, you lose 1 for size and you gain 4 for the spell, right?
Okay.
so you'd be up to
So 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so he comes up and he misses.
And you get a -1 on your attack rolls when you're large.
How do you add... That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Are you using the spell effects? Do they have one for being? No,
I'm
they
not
don't.
sure. I
Unfortunately.
just go through and change everything.
Okay. Good. It looks like most of these guys made the save.
Yeah. But there's still reduced speed. Actually, that would make it so that guy wouldn't be able to do a 5-foot step as a 5-foot step action.
Okay, the blue one's entangle, right?
Yeah. The green one is silence.
Oh, silence. Okay, I got you.
Wait.
And,
Okay.
and yellow's obscuring miss, right?
Yeah.
Let's throw some more out there. Is it based off of our dice color?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Okay, Graham. So you don't hear anything,
Right.
pretty much.
But I can see some combat going on here. Okay, I think this... So did you say there were walls on the side of the stairway down? Did I mishear that?
No, it's like the stairs go down, but if you come at the staircase from either side,
It's raised, right?
it's
Gotcha.
raised up.
So what kind of drop is it from where Fenrith is?
15 feet
Hmm.
from the top of the steps down to the
All
floor.
right, I'll change it up then. So I'm going to go...
Then, is there a way from the stairs to those pillars?
No,
Okay.
not that you were able to see. Looks like they climb.
Okay.
So I'm going to move to here, and I guess I'll just start popping these. Yeah, I'm going to target Yuan-Ti Half-Blood 10 and execute
Okay.
a sneak attack. I'll click on my haste boots as well.
All right.
How did you switch it over to having 2 attacks?
The
You
dice.
Put it in, yeah. It says attack,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just put 2.
So here's my attack.
Thank you.
But
Thought I
remember,
picked them.
if you
Okay, that's a hit.
you're going to need a different one if you move or something like that, because it'll still roll the 2 dice every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my damages. Sorry. Oh, what an abysmal sneak attack.
All right. Yeah, so you go over there and you stab at him. And, I mean, you still get a filled gem
Right.
on Bloodtooth. But, yeah, it doesn't do as much damage as you would have liked.
So would I have gotten an attack on
I
that
don't think you can
Yuan-Ti
sneak attack.
12?
No, you
I'm at
just
the
have
edge
to
of the
assume
mist,
that
right?
there's something
right at
else
the
that
edge.
Justin
Oh,
doesn't
you're attacking
know.
the one south of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will make me I'll pop into visibility, and I'll set my dodge against Yuan-Ti Abomination 2.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Okay, so
The Great Wall of Yuan-Ti happens at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
Stick to the mist. I need to make you a ring of invisibility or something.
Yeah.
That's a long ways away, though.
I know for power gaming rogues, it's always either the first or second investment as far as magic items go. For most builds I've seen.
I could make you permanently invisible.
No.
Then we could just
Eventually.
use see invisibility all the time.
Yeah.
That's how we'll know he's there.
I still don't think I'd like that.
Oh, you were actually objecting to it on a...
On both a character basis and a moral basis.
Uh-oh. Another radius popped in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot to add my divine favor to that damage roll, Brandon. There's an additional 3 points from my dagger to Yanti Half-Blood 10.
Why did that guy come floating in?
I thought, well, he, like,
I moved him out of the way.
Oh, okay.
I just
It's like, holy crap.
I moved him out of the way so I could draw that circle.
I wasn't about to throw a tantrum or anything.
All right. So the middle spell, silence. What level spell is that?
As that is a level 2.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. This Yanti abomination will attempt to grapple you, Graham.
Oh, no. Should have remembered the grapple.
Don't worry. It works out really good for me attacking into it. But I think I gotta take care of that. Nah. I'll stop and take care of it. I guess Fenrith can go take care of the caster, the priest. Or do you want me to? Oh, we
Which
can't talk.
one is it?
We can't talk, dude.
Oh.
We're silence. No planning.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear each other.
Which one is the priest?
The one in the middle.
The abomination
I
one?
believe. That's what I was asking Brandon. I think he said it was that one.
Yeah, the one that was on the platform there.
So I think my touch AC against him is 14. Right, isn't it a touch attack for initiating?
And if it's... Normally you'd get an attack opportunity, but I think it's a big one, right? Abomination.
Yeah, it's large.
It might not be able to see Graham if Graham is at his reach. That's because was it anything over 5 foot?
Yeah, it looks like we're adjacent to each other.
Didn't you invisible, didn't you?
He
I
attacked.
attacked.
Oh.
Well, if you're adjacent and he doesn't have improved grapple, you get the attack opportunity.
Well, I'll take it. I just thought Brandon was figuring something out.
All right. So yeah, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, let me target him. Right, attack of opportunity.
Does it hit?
+3.
Forget again, so that would be 13, plus 3 to what I rolled, Brandon.
Okay.
Let me just add that in there.
All right, so you hear a hiss. And he...
Mischance, Travis.
Oh, yeah, I got a mischance on him. Oops. Lag. I got a 58 on my mischance.
All right.
Okay. All right, now this one...
I think you go before I do. Or no, I go before you do. Okay.
Did it grapple me?
No, you did damage.
Oh, okay.
It fails.
See if you can interpret that.
Which one you pointing at?
The priest.
I can't see you. No, I can.
Yeah.
But you can. Yeah, you can see the priest. Okay, yeah.
Just
All right.
All right,
So what was
Fenrith.
yeah.
So you can see the Abomination 3, the big one on the bottom, and it's staring right at you. You feel some sensation.
You're going to be a snake again.
Probably. It never
No,
fails.
you're not a snake, but suddenly you have an aversion to snakes that's so powerful that you must stay at least 20 feet away from any snake or Yanti, alive or dead.
Is that considered a mind of... no, wouldn't be mind control. It'd be mind affecting more.
You just need to grow larger.
Is it an enchantment?
It's
effect?
not. No. Nope, not an enchantment.
Well,
So, anyway, that's what happens to you, and that brings us to Rohan.
Okay. So I'll take the 5-foot step into the doorway, and I'll start targeting the archers. Let's target him so I get the point blank. And I'm going to unload on him.
Okay. Okay. So 3 hits.
Okay.
All right, so you sent 3 arrows sticking into him there, but he's still standing.
All right. And yeah, that's my turn.
Fenrith.
so is that a spell?
Well, yes, in a way.
Okay.
It's actually not magic, it's psionic,
Mm,
which is a concept you've never heard.
all right.
Why do you think you've got a way around it?
Well, if it was a spell, I would try to dispel it. It's an ongoing effect.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, you can. Yeah, let me take it back then. You could dispel it potentially.
Okay. So that is what I will attempt then.
You can't do it there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
have to-
still try to move.
Like you still can't help but move.
Okay,
right
then I'll-
now. Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and do it from there. Maybe if I could find it.
We could try to drive him certain ways if I was an illusionist. Put snakes
Yeah.
in various areas.
That's a good idea, actually.
What does it say if you can't get away from
I
him?
think
Like
you
you.
get like big penalties or something. I can't remember. You cower in fear or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 9 against the spell.
So you just cause him a mental breakdown.
So 11 plus the caster level is what it's going against.
Go ahead and make your roll, sir.
It's 14.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you try to cast a spell. You do cast the spell, but it's not effective. You still feel this aversion. And is that your turn?
Yep.
Casimir.
3 attacks of opportunity. I'm going to move to here.
Okay, hang on.
Is
That.
that still on the edge? I can't quite see.
The edge of the obscuring mist, yeah.
All right. And now you have an image and yourself.
Yeah, so 50% on those, and then the obscuring mist.
Okay, so that one potentially hit.
Has anyone noticed how at the beginning of these, everything just goes downhill really fast?
Okay, so Yonti Half-Blood 2 slices you with its scimitar
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Is he targeting me? Is that already? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I put it on the... I roll it right onto the player.
Okay.
So. All right, Yonti Half-Blood 10. Let's do his chance. Okay, he would hit. Where are you? So that one misses.
Okay.
Wait, no, it doesn't. What was the AC of your images again?
Oh, it's
It's not your AC.
It's 10 plus my dex, so 11.
Okay, so it destroys your image.
Okay.
The abomination. Let's do his chance here.
Is it the snake wall right now?
No, it's I'm getting 3 attacks opportunity against me.
Yeah, so that one will potentially hit you.
And then the snake wall.
That does hit for 9 damage. 9 damage from abomination,
All right.
and that's the 3 attacks.
And then I will attack whatever that abomination that I was walking towards is.
Number 1.
Number 1, okay.
Yeah, so when you get there, he still has not really reacted. He's standing there like with his hands where his hips would be if he wasn't a snake, and he's just watching things. You can't tell what the expression on his face means, but he hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. I will -4 from my attack and add it to damage. So here we go. Dang it.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
that's my
miss.
turn.
All right, and that will bring us to
Come on. There you go.
this one.
The Yanti wall.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys can't see that, so I'm not going to describe it. Now, Graham, this Yanti number 10 is going to he's going to slash at you with his sword. Silence. He's actually going to do a full attack against you, which is a single slash with his sword. Almost a critical hit, but he does hit you.
I do have concealment if that wasn't already factored into it.
From the mists?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. These guys have scent.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So 7 damage from him. All right, Rohan. Arrows start pouring towards you now.
Okay, I've got a 30% miss chance against ranged attacks from John's
20.
spell. 20%? Okay.
Okay.
It would be nice if that went up with your level.
Yeah.
This guy comes up the steps to attack you with his scimitar,
Okay.
but he misses.
If these dice don't straighten out, I'm going to go back to natural dice.
Just fine tune the color.
Yeah, it didn't work. I've always mistrusted electronic dice.
Yeah. Especially when you see something like that entangle go off or whole chunks of them.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very random.
Well, in all fairness, it wasn't a very high DC to make.
3 2 and 3 1s.
True.
What was the DC? It couldn't have been too low.
I think it was only like 13 or something like that.
Based off your wisdom?
No.
10 plus spell level. Oh, it's an actual different thing. It's not resisting your...
Okay, so a total of 5 arrows came streaking towards you, but they were wildly inaccurate. Well, no, that's a bad way to say it. They streaked right by you, but they didn't hit you. And that brings us to Graham.
Because I'm ranger, it's only half my caster level.
yeah, okay.
All right, so
So it's
5
14.
foot behind Yanti Half-Blood 12 and establish some flanking there. And then I'll go ahead and do a full attack, but I'll do it defensively. So here's my first 2. And my...
You had your +3 to those.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh my god. My speed attack.
Ugh.
They all missed.
I think I forgot to add that, but it wouldn't have mattered. What's it from? Is it attack and damage? John?
And that's my turn.
Yeah, attack and damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so
It was just 3 quick strikes, but they were all sloppy, and I was partially concerned with my defense. Let's see if that invisibility is actually putting the modifier on there.
Could you transfer a spell from one ring into another by casting it into the other ring?
I'd say no.
Oh, wait. I'm not invisible anymore. Never mind.
But
I'll pass it on.
Because you still cast it, right? Or you just activate it.
You activate
That's
it,
probably
essentially,
why. Okay.
yeah, because it doesn't have spell failure chance on using the ring.
Yeah.
So
all right, so this one that you had gone to attack Casimir, he he produces a vial, and rather than drinking it, he dumps it on his head. So you can have an attack if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Instead, use the attack of opportunity to ask him why he's doing that.
Drink it.
I'm going to have to check real quick on power attack and see if that lasts until my next turn. I think it might. Come on. Sorry.
Okay.
4 around. Okay. All right. So, did I hit? Yeah. Okay. Is that it? There we go. Did that work? There it goes.
Okay. Yeah, so you stab him real good with your trident. You can see that it did some good damage. He just doesn't seem to react to it.
Okay.
All right. So.
I'm gonna have to go over that damage. Make sure.
All right. So this abomination will do a full attack on you, Casimir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let's see how this played out. All right. So scimitar missed. Second scimitar is a critical threat. Bite missed. Crit not confirmed. So 1 hit.
Okay.
For 8 damage.
All right.
That one moves up there. Rohan.
Okay. Now that I've drawn the fire of the archers, I'm going to instead target this Yuan-Ti abomination that's coming up behind Graham. Attack of opportunity from Half-Blood 12, as I'm just going to hold my ground and keep firing.
Okay. Does that miss?
Alright, so full attack on Abomination 3. Wow, that is abysmal. 1, a 3, and a 12.
Then physical dice is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I've just been listening to the Wheel of Time recordings, and that is not true for me, at least.
So, so one of them hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. So I'm still 20 feet away from this, according to the little marker that comes up when I target him, even though it doesn't look like 20 feet to me.
It's 20 feet from your core, not where your belly reaches.
Yeah.
Well, my belly should be just as fearful. All right. Do another Dispel Magic.
Well, because you actually take up 4 squares. So you need to put yourself in the
1 back.
center of 4 squares.
Oh, okay.
And that'll give you an idea where you actually are.
Okay. That makes more sense. I've been targeting 1 square when I'm moving.
Unfortunately, there's not a way for me to make you
Yeah.
large, like for the NPCs that I know that I've found yet, anyways.
But yeah, we'll do another Dispel Magic, trying to dispel that effect.
Okay. Jeez.
Do you got any lucky heroes left?
Nope.
Yeah.
Is
Have any left? I don't think so. Oh, I do have one left.
I'm saving it for that one. I'm going to get on a fort or will save. It's coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
You know, if I studied that potion that he dumped on himself for 1 minute, I could know what it was.
Everybody stop.
Poor slow.
All right. Is that your turn, Fenrith?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
only thing I can do.
Casimir.
All right, full attack on the Yuan-Ti I'm targeting. I will -4 for my attack to add 8 to my damage.
Okay.
Let's hope all of our bad rolls come back as good rolls for...
And because
Casimir.
of the divine, whatever it is,
Rolling
John cast, I'm
50
actually only
times.
minusing 1.
Okay.
Are they both 1s?
One's
No.
a 19.
No, you hit with 1.
Almost a critical.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to add 11 to that.
To the damage?
Yeah. Sorry. And that's my turn.
It's a powerful hit.
The fact that the cat has a turn is kind of creeping me out a little bit.
He's always had a turn. Or she's always had a turn. Every time that Bran remembers she's around. Same with your raven.
Yeah, but my raven didn't magically show up here on the island.
The cat's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Graham, this one behind you will slice at you. But he misses. This number 3 will attack you as well. And he misses terribly. How long does your obscuring miss last?
5 minutes.
What's the one that you have a mischance for?
Entropic shield ranged attack.
Entropic shield, how long does that last?
It's 9 minutes.
After all the mischances, I finally just made a macro for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
That one Mama Baga fight. Baba Mama. Whichever. Yeah, I think we had, 30 or 40 mischance rolls during that.
All right, one arrow streaks out and slams into you for 8 damage. Roll on. All right, and this one in front of you, he will do a full attack on you.
Ooh, that's not a normal guy.
He is. I was being a joker when I said that.
I do have one. I just don't use it.
All right.
Percent chance.
So a scimitar misses, a scimitar hits, and a bite hits. And as part of that bite, he'll begin a grapple. So let's do the damage for the scimitar is 3, and
There it was.
the damage for the bite is 3 plus a fort save. Okay, and now an opposed grapple.
Oh,
I'm going to luck a heroes that.
okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, 1.
That is the third or the fourth one I've rolled so far tonight? All right. I give up.
Oh, dude.
I completely give up.
Dude,
That's
look at what he rolled.
Just shows us the total.
Yeah. He rolled a 12.
Oh.
Would have been a tie.
Yeah, so if I hadn't used my last luck of heroes, all right. Well, John's out. I'm out. It's
So
up to
you're in a
Roman.
grapple now.
Well,
On Fenrith.
even if I didn't have flanking, I'm gonna mess this guy up this time. I think you'll be right. I got faith.
Yeah.
1-1-1.
All right.
Yeah.
Casimir, this smaller one, and steps down to the side there, and
Okay.
he'll attack you. It's like you hit with a scimitar
I'm gonna have to run out of here soon. Get to
for
Fenrir.
7 damage.
All right.
Yeah, maybe take total defense and ready in action to move when I drop this. Oh, I guess you won't come around again yet.
Yeah.
So these other Yuan-Ti are doing the stunt guy baddie shuffle in the background while the rest of us fight.
They're just disappearing.
Well, I mean, you gotta not metagame. You wouldn't be able to see because of the obscuring mist,
Right.
but they run behind the obscuring mist. That's what you see. All right. So what's your AC, Ron, when you're in a grapple?
I think I lose my dex in it,
Yeah,
so 15.
Is it to people outside the grapple?
yeah.
So,
Yeah. So both of those would hit.
All right.
I think you can actually apply it as a...
So you still have a mischance.
Unless only against ranged.
Okay, yeah, that's what's happening. So
Oh.
arrows are coming at you.
Okay.
So let's do your mischance here. It's
Yeah.
33% or 30?
20.
20%.
20%. So
Yeah.
1 through 20 hits you.
Oh, do they get the percentage chance to hit the Yuan-Ti instead?
All right, so one arrow thunks into your
It's not.
knee.
Okay.
No, your foot for 5 damage.
Okay.
Let's do mischance.
Still doing okay.
Okay.
We should have just sacrificed the villagers and just thrown fireball after fireball into here.
based on the situation where we potentially have some entity coming forth, Casimir would have been good with that. Yeah.
I forgot we had that.
This one here, right next to you, Graham, will do a full attack on you.
I could still put fireballs.
So what's
down.
your mischance?
Yeah.
The obscuring mist gives me a 20% if they don't
That's the only
scent
thing?
me. Yeah.
Okay. So it slashes twice and then tries to bite with its hollow fangs. 1 scimitar strike hits for 8 damage. And that brings us to Graham.
All right, so I will full attack defensively. Lost my character sheet. On the one I'm targeting, 12, I think it is. The one I have flanking on.
So here's
the first 2.
seriously?
And the speed attack. Sorry.
Maybe this was the issue. Us getting into
Oh my
fantasy
gosh.
rounds is it was just giving us crap rolls.
That's it for me.
It was
Yeah.
trying to.
I'll
tell
set my.
us.
I'll change my dodge to Abomination 3.
Okay. And that will...
Wow, this is so bad.
So this this priest steps backwards, off down onto the steps, sorta, and then he starts floating up into the air.
Not another one of these boss ones that just fly away.
He floats 20 feet up into the air.
How many have we had that just kind of flew away? There was
The ogre.
The
Just
ogre
the
and the
ogre.
vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they missed it away.
Yeah.
This one
Which, those are kind of the only 2 real bosses we've fought so far.
full attacks Casimir. Alright, so what hit? Got a critical threat with a scimitar, but not confirmed. So 1 scimitar strike hits
Okay.
for 11 damage. Alright, so Graham... Oh, never mind. So you can see this. So everybody sees this abomination step back, and he pulls out a vial, pours it on his head as well. And that brings us to Rohan.
Okay. I don't have a light weapon, so try and break the grapple.
Okay. Let's do an opposed grapple then. You were successful.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Fenrith.
Do it the last time.
So that's a 20.
So 20.
Okay. That does it. So you feel that aversion slip away from you. Did you want to move?
Yep.
Brandon, I just have to check, but my target I was attacking doesn't have his dexterity and his AC against me. My highest roll was a 17. Did that happen to slip through on that one?
Oh, you didn't have it set up?
Well, I don't know that I can set it up that way
Yeah, you can like a grapple status on him or something.
because he's grappled, or he's grappling with,
Oh, right. And you okay, so
and I
that's
attacked him. Yeah.
that's the one you were attacking?
Yeah.
So he lost his dex,
Yes.
then he would add a 19.
Okay. Just thought I'd check.
That's going to be it.
All right, Casimir.
How far up are the walls of this tree?
15 feet.
15 feet. Is there anything overhead? Just sky?
Just sky,
Endless sky.
ash, and cloud.
Wands activate by word or button, essentially?
Yeah, I think so.
What activates that fireball wand?
Yeah, they've got a command word.
Dang it. So he's 20 feet in the air?
Pretty sure.
Leave him to me.
Okay. I'm going to 5 foot to there, and I'm going to full attack Abomination 2. So we'll just roll them both just in case.
No, never mind. If you want to go back, you can use that wand. It's
The spell trigger activation.
yeah, it's a spell trigger activation. So you
Wow.
just need to point it where you want and just do it.
Well, yeah, but I need to kind of go past him
Okay.
to hit the blast type of thing. Rohan says leave it to him. But actually, he can't
He
tell me
can't.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, I can. I'm outside the silence, but I don't know what you're planning
Yeah.
because you can't speak to me.
All right, I'll ready the wand, and let's see if I can figure out where I want this placed. Yeah. Come on, map. It's okay. Sorry, it's really lagging on me here.
Yeah.
The 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius, yeah.
If you target him, it'll... Well, actually, I guess that would hit the people on the ground, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's going to probably hit some of them anyway. Pointer.
Because he's 20 feet up.
Circle. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
All right, so
How many people are there that are innocent?
none of them.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
They're all huddled at the edge, pretty close to the Abomination 3, in between the two platforms there, back in the shadows.
All right. So I've targeted all of them.
They're all entangled.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it
They
cast?
probably don't have the strength to get out.
Is it cast to get them? The reflex save will go off.
Yeah. Target them and then cast it.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, then yeah, cast.
That seems a little over. The heck?
It's a bunch
Looks
of
like
D20s.
Yeah.
Oh, it rolled all their saves.
So the
Yeah.
priest saved, Half-Blood 6 saved, or failed. Half-Blood 11 automatically succeeded, and Abomination 2 automatically succeeded.
All right.
So go ahead and roll damage, and it'll apply it how it's
Okay.
supposed to.
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
What the heck here?
Did it roll it twice?
I don't know. Trying to figure out how the damage works on this. There it is.
Okay.
Did that go to?
Well, that went to Abomination 1.
Yeah, it seemed like it untargeted them.
Let's
after.
just do it on them each then,
Okay.
and it'll remember who saved.
Come on. Untarget that one. Okay. Yeah, it seems to automatically untarget them. I'm liking the way it's doing that. All right. And then this one.
I think that's the best roll I've seen all day.
And then that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that works out pretty good. Charges.
All right, this one will do a full attack on you, Graham. So
Quit wasting your luck, man.
it's a miss, and a miss.
There is no luck with electronics.
There is timing.
It's true. Doesn't mean that it's luck though.
All right, this one moves up here, and it will attack you, Casimir.
All right.
Save that for your next roll.
Can you be flanked, Casimir?
Yes.
You don't got anything
Do
special?
you want me to -2 then?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'll just add it.
Gonna try to delete my fireball area
All right.
effect here.
So one
Just choose the
scimitar strike
this radius rather than all
slices
radius.
across your arm. Rohan, this one will full attack you again. So scimitar misses, bite hits, and scimitar hits.
So I have to do another fort save, even though I already was.
So
okay
8
with
scimitar
poison.
damage, and 6 bite damage, and a fort save. No, you don't. Never mind.
Okay.
Also, as part of that bite, it will
Grapple.
initiate a grapple, so opposed grapple check.
Which one is this?
The one right in front of me.
And it has succeeded.
Do I get
I'm
an
out for
attack of
another 2
opportunity from for it grappling within range?
Watch the pointers here just in case.
Yeah.
You can attack him,
Okay.
though. He has no dex bonus against you. Because we technically share the same space right now. But
Where, I don't know where that one is.
He's lost even to
number
you.
12 or 13?
13.
He must have been one of the ones that ran around. Unless he's hiding underneath one of the abominations.
All right, so this one will full attack you, Casimir. Number 2.
It's one of the ones that we can't see anymore because when I target him, he doesn't highlight.
So one scimitar strike hits you for 4 damage.
What was that?
That was me trying to actually move the dice off of his hit points box, but instead of holding it the entire time, it rolled instead. How far down is that from the top to the bottom?
15 feet. But I can't move out of your way right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I could just hop down, though.
You might be able to walk through them because you're large, but you'd have to squeeze through the door probably too.
Yeah.
Full attack on you, Graham. Looks like a scimitar strike. No, it looks like everything missed. Somehow.
Those extra AC
You want my
bonuses.
AC breakdown?
No, that's okay.
I also have dodge against him, but I got 3 for attacking defensively, 1 for haste, 4 for the enhancement bonus. What was the other spell with the +3?
That was a deflection bonus.
What's your turn, Graham?
Sweet.
So now this guy is actually here.
That's about the AC that you need.
Oh, right. It's the grapple.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do the 5 foot up and do a full attack here. I'm going to try something. There's a modifier to my attack roll. So when I attack, it hopefully will flag my enemy as flat-footed
Oh, okay.
and adjust the AC appropriately.
Okay.
So here's my 3 attacks. God, how can it be?
It's randomly
Miss
horrible
every
every
single
time.
I didn't miss every single time, but they were all on the low half of the D20. Looks
Yeah,
like I got 1 hit.
One hit, yeah.
All right, here's the damage.
Got the +3.
No, I forgot the +3. So that's actually 13, and then my sneak attack, which is coming. I saw the dice go out. What is the average for 5d6? 15 or so?
Okay.
3.5. So
All right, yeah, so you stick him while he's trying to grapple with Rohan. Stick him in the back real good. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Did you happen to... Yeah, it puts an FF in there. Did any of those hit him otherwise for what his normal AC is if he's not flat-footed? Did you check on that?
Oh, good question. All right, so his flat-footed AC is 19.
So...
So
He
just the one would have hit.
teleported in game and personally attacked him, huh, Justin?
apparently, no. I was trying to scroll my.
Yeah.
All right, so this this guy, you see him reaching in a pouch, and he this time he actually drinks rather than pouring it on his head, a potion.
Target his teeth.
And then this number 2 will full attack Casimir and hits with 1 scimitar strike for 7 damage.
I'm coming, maybe.
All right, so Fenrith, this abomination turns and points at you.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
And he casts a spell upon you. But you feel it, but it doesn't take hold. So. Rohan,
Try and break the grapple.
looks like a tie.
Does that go to me or him?
I think I can occupy
It's an
that
opposed
space.
test. Who wins in the opposed, right?
This one, it goes to the defender, doesn't it? Is
That's what I'm
Shadowrun was
looking at.
attacker?
Uh-huh.
The
The higher skill modifier is the determiner in the case of a tie.
So what's your grapple bonus?
+10.
Yeah, it doesn't say what happens in a tie. Hang on a second.
What? I pulled it up per the
Thicken of
D20 SRD. Brandon, you want me to?
Yeah. What's it say?
So it says, in an opposed check, the higher result succeeds while the lower result fails. We know that. In case of a tie, the higher skill modifier wins. If these scores are the same, then roll again to break the tie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you would win then.
Okay. So where does he go?
Back to...
Because Graham's now in his spot.
I think you're breaking free, so you were moving
You
out of his
move.
spot, right?
Yeah.
I think the Doom-style teleporter accident occurs.
Yeah, you would have to move, Rohan.
Where is there to move?
It'd be
By
probably
me.
about there.
Well, you can occupy. I think you can be in his space.
Yeah, you can occupy the same space as me. I don't bite.
All right.
Okay. What else? Oh, Fenrith.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
See, but now he's in my way.
He's always in your way.
Alright, let's try a full attack action.
You get a flanking bonus to it.
Yay.
Which, if you don't want to mess with it looks like that might have worked. So they have.
So what do I do?
Oh, never mind. I thought they had a flanking.
Just add 2 to your attack, dude.
Oh.
Oh, they have concealment.
So stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with those modifiers, but
Well, yeah, but still.
just don't get a 1.
They both hit, so what are you complaining about? Roll damage.
Dead.
Yeah, so that slices his head in 2.
Okay.
Vertically.
And then, so if I wanted to go over into this area here, where could I be? Could I be right there?
Where you are
Or
now?
no? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is where I will be.
You full attack.
You would just provoke attacks of opportunity from all 3 of those.
Full attack.
Yeah.
Dream crushed.
Yeah, you can go 5 feet.
Well, he might not be able to 5 foot into that opening at the stairs because he's large.
Yeah, but I mean, 1 foot could go on the lip of
Okay.
the tree because it's about even with the
So I can be there?
yeah.
Okay.
And
I have to hit you with the wand, don't I?
Well, I don't think you literally have to.
Yeah, I
bonk me
mean,
on
I have to
it's still
touch you
touch,
with it.
yeah.
all right, so your turn done.
Yeah, we'll need to. I gotta get to.
Okay, Casimir.
Get to Casimir.
All right, let's go with another fireball here. It's 15. It's 20. Is that going to hit? Come on. Can't see it.
Oh, are these evil aligned, Brandon?
I think
They surely are.
Okay. So my AC is
Alright.
an additional 2.
That one.
Why?
That one.
Protection from evil.
Oh, I didn't hear when you cast that.
That one.
Let me see what type of bonus it is, though. Make sure.
Fireball.
Deflection bonus. I do not have a deflection.
That one. That one. Damage. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Well, guys, it's good joining you in this party and adventure.
Yeah.
No.
I miss you.
Okay.
I think I could actually.
Okay, this one steps
revive you.
forward and does a full attack on you, Graham.
Be absorbed through me.
But all of his attacks miss. This will do a full attack on Casimir. And all of his attacks miss. And this one will do a full attack on Casimir. All of his attacks miss. Okay, this one, and this one. So let's do... All right, so Fenrith, some arrows start flying at you. Miss. So 2 arrows miss you.
And they're rolling horrible now.
2 more arrows come your way. One of them hits for 3 damage. And 2 more arrows. So they're not missing, they're just bouncing right off your armor. Okay. Then you got an attack from number 9 coming at you, Graham.
Would you be able to tumble off?
But all of his attacks also miss.
So if
What
I
I'm gonna
gave you
try to
that
do.
wand, could you get to Casimir, you think?
Graham, your turn.
I could try.
'Cause I'm not going to be able to cast in there.
Can I hear what you're saying?
Well, yeah, me and you. Well, I don't know. How would you determine that?
Well, you see the circle has a shading.
Yeah.
So the shading is actually how the grid things looked in the back of the GM's guide. So if the circle doesn't have the shading, I just can't tell. Let me move out
I
of the
don't
way.
know. Let me move. Nope, it doesn't.
So I'm neither an obscuring mist or
Yeah.
silent.
So
Ah,
me and you
I see.
would be able to talk. So yeah, I'll ask you to take this wand and get around to Casimir and heal him.
All right. I will move action, grab it.
Yes.
So it's going to be a 25 for that one. 25, 17, 19, 20.
Well, you've been rolling great so far.
But this is actually the sort of thing Graham would do. I see the harried situation that Casimir's in, and I'm going to try to tumble as part of a move action. First, I'm tumbling through Eonti Half-Blood's space, actually. So it's 15 at its height, so am I about, 10 or 7 feet up, Brandon?
Yeah.
Is tumble one of those reducers?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to drop down here. That's tumbling past 1, 2, tumble through. Oh man, that's going to make it super hard.
What is it going to be?
29
What is your modifier?
plus 14.
So 15 or better. You got a luck of heroes?
No.
Could you go through the obscuring mist to get to him?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, go around the other way.
So this would be 1.
And it would just be going past 3 of them instead of through anyone.
Yeah, so like right here. Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah.
So that will be 15, 17. All right, so I'm going to drop down, and I'm going to try to reduce that fall damage with tumble, and I'm going to tumble up to there.
Okay.
So here's for the fall, which is a DC 10. Here's the first one that I'm tumbling past, which is 15, and the second one, which is 17.
All right.
Unfortunately, that's my turn.
Don't worry, you'll be able to res me.
Yeah, but I'm in a rough spot too, AC wise. So hopefully it'll be all right. Yeah, that's it for me, Brandon. I will pass it on.
What is your AC?
Well, it was 27, but I'm going to lose
3, right?
3 of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and
I'll set my dodge against Abomination too.
I'll be stepping in to cleave a path to you guys.
I'm actually going to look like I'm using it, putting that wand into your reach, Casimir. So you can grab it and
I
Activate.
can't do it.
oh, it's not on your spell list. That's right. That's
I
why
don't
I got
think
it.
so.
Well, no, the
Your
wand
wands
you
work.
just activate.
No, that's they have to be, because that's why it's on my use magic device thing. Is because not anybody
okay.
can pick up a wand and use it. You have to.
Okay, so
Which one was that?
the
The
priest,
obsidian
it
wand.
levitates higher, and then suddenly it blinks and then changes into a much larger creature. It is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it looks like a fish, a giant fish but it has tentacles and it's whiskers like a catfish, but it can move them, they're prehensile, I guess is the word for that. It even does that open mouth thing that fish do, and it calmly turns and swims off through the air.
I don't know what.
It's not something you've ever seen before. Let me.
How far away is it?
Well, it put it about 40 feet up, and from its levitation.
This has been a Death Watch production. Thank you for listening.